What's up, guys, and welcome back to our NASCAR 25 career. Excited to be back here in the shop, ready to head to Vegas this weekend, and we've got a lot to get done. Now, before we get into racing, we're going to check out office here. So because we're a truck team, we have expanded. You can see our actual warehouse, our race shop is a lot bigger now, and that means we've got more room for staff. So if we take a look at staff here, we can see we've got some open positions for PR as well as mechanics. So I'm assuming we're just going to want to hire all of the VIP people for sure. So we're going to hire these. They have extra ratings and things like that. I think that was from pre-ordering the game. I'm not sure. And then it looks like we could potentially hire another mechanic. I'm going to get Daniel Lee here. What is that? We still have 2 more open mechanic positions, but you can see Daniel's going to get us 40 more work points each week, which obviously is going to help out, especially when we're balancing both cars and trying to fix everything up. Now, in terms of sponsors, we do have a new sponsor here, $4,040 per race. We're going to go ahead and sign that, and I'm going to say we could get some top 25 finishes. Let's go for the hard incentive. We've got $182,000. Let's go a level 3 body. We're going to install this on this truck. Okay, beautiful. We're going to go level 3 chassis, install that on there. We're going to go level 3 engine, and we're going to have level 3 there. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to have a nice level 3 truck ready to go. Looks like we're going to be set to race. Let's go ahead and get out there. First time racing in Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Excited to see what we've got going on. Let me get my little handy-dandy race engineer strategist. Take a look at what our setup should be for the good old Las Vegas Speedway. I was going to say LVGP. That's coming up soon. Next couple of weeks. I'm excited to watch that. Sad we're not going. So Las Vegas is one of the most deceptive 1.5 mile tracks in iRacing. It looks like a wide open intermediate, but the bumps, progressive braking, and tire fall off make it a finesse track where balance is everything. It says for the most part, we're probably going to want a little bit of tight. So we're going to go 1 notch to the left here, tighten things up so we can turn things in. I don't know if that's what we actually want. We could try 1 notch of tight, 1 notch of loose. And, oh, shoot, I was going to hop into the, maybe we could do it in between the first race and the second race. I was going to check out the paint shop and see if we want to change up the look of our truck a little bit. I'll be honest, the black is pretty cool. I like it, but I wouldn't mind having something a little bit more colorful. And, oh, shoot, I completely had an unsafe release there. But wouldn't mind having something a little more colorful. Honestly, it just looks nice. It looks nicer in the thumbnails sometimes, so. You know, we had the red ARCA car. We can see what we've got going on for trucks here. Looks like the main line is pretty low through all of this. Our goal is going to be 35 seconds. I'm going to come up top. We're going to drop it down. We're definitely going to have to lift a little bit. Ooh, we got to lift a lot more than I thought. Had to add a little bit of brake there. Getting up close to the wall. Let's see how we could do on this first one here. I felt like it was pretty smooth. We lifted a little bit into turn 3. And it looks like we are going to hit our target goal. I'm going to go back. Let's try a little bit loose. I feel like I just always like a little bit loose here, so we'll see how that works out. I'm hoping if we're a little bit loose, we're going to be able to keep it a little more floored throughout. We'll see what happens. We're going to try to have a safe entry. We should have somebody topside here. Going to let him around. Perfect. The 07 right there. And we're going to see if we can match their line. So they're a little bit higher up right there. Bringing it up top here. Back down on this like tri-oval that we've got going on. I'm going to start up a brand new lap here. Bring it down. Ooh. See, I think I like loose a little bit better. We're definitely going to have a faster time here since we had this nice little draft. Not going to be able to see what his line is like otherwise. I'm going to lift off a little bit, drive it back down there. Do we remember what our first time was? I'm assuming this is going to be a little bit faster. Yeah, all right. I'm going to say let's go ahead and end practice there. Beautiful. We're ready. I'll take a nice P4. I'm not sure where our difficulty's at, to be honest. It's been a couple of days since my last recording, so I feel like we had it pretty high, right? We backed it off a little bit because we had like a fresh truck, but it was still pretty far up there, so if we need to adjust it, we can. Let's get it, baby. Here we go. So we've got one shot, one lap to make this happen. This first one here should be pretty easy. Not really going to have to do much. We're just going to stay low. Not going to get a penalty. Only person out here on the track, and let's see what we can get done. We're going to want to come all the way up to the wall, come back down. We're going to want to get right on that white line, at least as close as we can without overdoing it. I'm going to stay low on this lap, but in our quali lap, we might, on this corner, we probably won't have to come up, to be honest.
Let's go.
We're going to come up here, and our goal is going to be to hopefully not have to lift. Ooh, we're loose. In a good way, though. I mean, we had to lift when we were tight. I wonder if we would have flung it a little bit more towards the wall, if it would have worked better for us. We'll see. Bring her back down. That rear end's getting out. Ooh, I feel like neutral or tight might actually be the goal here. 32.8. We got 8th. All right, we'll take it. I think I'm going to go neutral. I felt like tight was a little too tight, and I felt like loose was maybe a little bit too loose. You want loose to be able to turn it, but you don't want to get like too far sideways. We were starting to lose the rear a little bit there, so we'll see if we can find a happy medium here. We're just going to floor this thing, baby. Here we go. I think for the most part, obviously getting in the draft is going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out, but, you know, there's going to be a little bit of lifting and coasting, but a lot of speed here, a little bit of finesse. I'm excited for it. We're going to try to get our elbows out on the start here. Not going to let this number 9 by us. I like this outside line.
Still there.
As he's taking the inside line. I'm going to go back. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. He's all the way up top. Here we go. Beautiful. Good pass right there. Going to suck up on him. Watch that. That wall there, Trev. You could definitely take a lower line right there. We should probably stay in behind Ty.
Car low.
Going to see if we can take the top side line here. Just driving around him. Tyler Ankrum. We'll give you a little push here on the back straight. There she is. All right. Already made a couple of spots. I'm going to lift off a little bit. Not too much. Let's see if we can make a run here, Ty.
Clear outside.
I really don't appreciate that, Tyler.
Inside now.
Gonna make sure we give him a couple of licks on the backside of that. My goodness, bro. Come on now. Get out of here.
One inside.
Just gonna ruin my race. If I can ruin yours, I really don't care. I'm not playing that, bro. Not playing that. Get out of here. He's not getting by. Oh, he's gone. See ya. Getting the bird out the window. Caution's out. All right, I'll take a restart. Let's get back in here. Arrows at 97%, 91 across the board. Honestly, no, we're good to go, baby. Let's stay in here. She can take a beating, baby. Throw some, what is it, like Bear Bond or whatever, the sheets. It's kind of like a strong flex tape or something they throw on there to try to patch up all the holes in it, try to make you aerodynamic again. We're back in the draft. That's what I'm talking about. Might have to throw some hands after the race, but it's going to be fine.
Stay low.
Really don't like being low here, but at least it's a restart, so we should be fine to just go ahead and keep her pinned here, Trev.
Still there.
Keep her pinned, baby.
Clear outside.
I do think a 10% reduction in our performance is probably not the best case scenario. I'm going to come up top. Beautiful. Beautiful. They hate. Maybe we need to keep the black, bro. The Intimidator out here. Just absolutely
stay high.
Rubbing and wrecking and racing. 10 to go. Here we go.
Hold your line. Car outside.
Gotta be careful on this line, Trev. Oh my goodness, dude. Had to lift off quite a bit there, but we made up another position.
Clear low if you want it. One bottom.
Yep, I'm getting aggressive now, baby. It's been a couple days since I raced. We're just in the effort mood. Lift off a little bit. Way to stick with it. There it is. Old Kyle Busch right there. We're going to run 3 wide with him. Oh, we're getting weird with it here, Trev. I like it. We officially made it to the truck series. Now we're going to make a name for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Car outside.
We don't have another option. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're locked in. We're on rails. There she is, up at a P3. Halfway mark. Let's give him a little push for Chandler Smith here. Lift off just a little bit because you're in that draft, but make sure you We're ready to go if needed. Give them another little push there. Beautiful. Just riding roads here. Just keep it nice and steady.
Car high.
Might be able to try to make a move on the inside. I wasn't really trying to make a move there. No, that's not the time, Trev. It's not the time. We're just going to stick with it. We're going to keep in this little draft. We're going to keep pushing Smith. Nice pushes when we can. We're going to try to catch up to this safe flight car. Not going to try to do anything crazy. Just going to stay in line here. Stay in the drafts.
Car high.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to go for it. Corey Heim, I'm coming for you, baby. You hate to see me in the rear view. Holy cow. Let's go. Beautiful work, Trev. I will say, I think we're a little fat. I think the level 3 engines, when we upgraded to level 3, probably should have upped the difficulty a little bit. There's just a constant balance you got to do. But everyone will catch up with time, so I'm not too worried about it. Just going to lock in behind Corey here. We're going to see. I don't think we're going to be able to get him here. It's going to be close. Nope. All right. Back off a little bit. Get back behind him. Ooh, here we go. We are up on him, giving him a little bump and grind. Little front to rear action. I don't really know. I feel like that exit of that corner right there is usually one of our fastest points. I don't know if we wait for him to make a mistake. I don't know if we really try to do something here. We're all over him. Let me see. I'm going to try to come low here. Let's see what happens. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. That's not going to work, Trev. Get back behind him here. I feel like, right, you see how we gain a little bit of speed here? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm going to stay low. I'm going to stay low. Oh, going to stay low. Can he do it? Can he do it? Inside. Lift, 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 lift. Beautiful. All right, we are alongside here. Now let's go ahead and keep her low. You got the lead. We lost the lead. Gonna have to really hope for some help from the back markers here. Either that or honestly, I feel like we could kind of push them a little bit high. There we go, the back markers.
2 to go now.
Oh my gosh, he was so close to our right rear. We're gonna have to go up the track, but not lose too much speed. Beautiful, what a lift, Trev. Way to keep that thing on the rails, baby. That was fantastic. All right, I'm kind of tempted to like a banana Mario Kart style. Technically that worked. I was thinking like hit him into the wall and make him spin out and slow him down, but he didn't get caught back there. That's amazing. We can go under the white, can't we? I'm pretty sure.
White flag, keep it up.
I'm honestly not sure, but I'm just going to say that was kosher. Holy cow, dude. What a race. All right. I mean, we were definitely fast. I definitely think we had to up the difficulty a little bit, but I feel like we played that one pretty smart. Minus the tantrum that we had on like lap 8.
One high.
Just not even going to leave my line for you, dude. I'm just going to keep on driving it around. Yep, get out of my way, bro.
Clear all around.
Beautiful.
Amazing win. Great work out there, driver.
Oh.
You're unbelievable.
He got the speed wobbles there. All right, we'll take it. I'm going to up the difficulty a little bit. It's a heck of a good race, though. EcoSave 200 winner. Beautiful work, gentlemen. Lawless Allen says, great race. Super glad to see you do well. Kyle Bush says, well, that'll be a lot of elbow grease needed to get all these dings out. I'll send you the bill, Trevor. Tyler Ankrum says, bang, bang, bang. That's all anyone hears from Trevor Martin is driving nearby other cars. That's good. That'll get us 40 points in the championship race here. Get us a bunch of winnings and stuff. Some nice profits. Love to see that. So ultimately, our goal will be to try to get both cars up to level 5 on all of our performance parts as soon as possible, right? Let me see what our reputation's looking like. So we need to get to 75K to unlock Xfinity Series. Obviously excited for that, but that's a really long way away. We got Homestead, Miami, a nice little speedway coming up next. That's going to be fun. Uh-oh, we've got a PR opportunity from Kate. Let's see what we've got going on here. We can either get reputation or work points. I'm going to take the work points. Typically, I would probably take the rep, but I think we're going to have enough rep based on our finishes that it's not really going to matter. The rep's not really going to be helping us that much. That way, we're going to be able to take all of our work and we're going to be able to make sure that we have a 100% functional truck for next week, which is good. And I say we actually don't change the difficulty right now because we've got the level 2 truck here at Miami. Let's just see how much that, like, if we're still finishing first, obviously we need to, but I'm curious to see how we can finish even with a less upgraded truck. Also, I am curious about changing up like our logo and paint kit and stuff like that. So we could have a Chevy, a Ford, a Toyota. I like our Chevy so far. We had the Toyota to start. We'll do the Chevy now, and then maybe Xfinity will race a Mustang or something. So we've got different wraps here. Ooh, the purple could be sick. I kind of feel like a light blue could be kind of sick. Oh my goodness, you can do camo, you can do star. Oh, hell yeah, we're doing stars, baby. God dang red-blooded American. All right, do we want white? I'm gonna go red. Do we want a pattern? Do we want red camo? The red stripes for sure, beautiful. I feel like the black is kind of cool, to be honest. Give me some blue stars with the red accent on the driver's suit too, or maybe we go black accents is kind of sick. Love that. We're going to save that to all slots. Absolutely America's team, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You can't tell me that this truck doesn't look absolutely insane. Oh, I love it. I'm going to say let's go a little bit loose here. I think that's going to be where we want to be. I'm going to fire this thing up and let's see how we can do. So it's going to be a lot of drafting, a lot of throttle management, no real braking for the most part, I don't think. I'm assuming this is going to be our exit lane here. Just going to want to keep it nice and tight, keep it nice and, you know, buttoned up. Not going to want to be flailing all over the place. Just stick in your lane and do your thing. We're going to tuck in behind this yellow 34, and we're going to see what we got going on. We can see a lot of rubber on the top end of the track, I think. As the race goes, okay. We lost our steering again. I might have to restart. The problem is NASCAR 25 is going to be releasing on PC here soon, so I'm tempted to swap over to PC. Okay, I have no feeling in the steering wheel, dude. It's just loose all the way through. I'm tempted to switch over to PC because I feel like a lot of the issues and like having my wheel and stuff, you have more control on PC, I think. Maybe if we just turn the wheel off and on again. But yeah, the good news is it's coming out on PC, which means maybe slightly better graphics, more customization, things like that. I don't really know any other differences, but the bad news is this better now? I feel like this, yeah, we've got it back. The bad news is we're already like heavy into the series. We can catch back up. It's just that's a full season and a half or more at that point that we're going to be coming back to. So we got to, here we go. Now we can keep this thing locked in here. Just going to have to try to find our spots. Going to be looking for a 37.8. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay pinned the whole time. I think we're going to be lifting, kind of letting the car float a little bit. There you go. Get back on it. Beautiful. Bring her around. Make sure you're going all the way up against the wall to be able to get as much momentum on that turn in as possible. Come back through here. I'm going to lift off a little bit. May have lifted a little. It just wasn't our best turn, but we'll see if we can still hit our goal. We'll take it, baby. All right, beautiful. I'm going to say let's just go to quali and hope for the best. We got P20 in practice. Honestly, not upset about that. You know, I think having the fastest line in qualifying is one thing, and then you put 39 other cars out there, and it all kind of hits the fan. So we're just going to get out there and have fun with it. I like sometimes if we're a little bit further back, but the difficulty's enough that we can kind of make some moves if we're smart with it. So we're going to bring her all the way to the wall, and we got to have the best drive
Lock in now. This one counts.
of our day here, Trev. Here we go. Bring it around. Got to find that line. We definitely took the higher line there, but we got on the gas pretty early, and we had a pretty high entry speed, so I think we could potentially be okay. I do think if we want to bring it down low, we probably want to let off a little bit more. And we don't want to hit that apex too early. That was not very good. Oop, there's the wall. You could see a freaking skid mark along the wall. We probably should have done a little bit more practice if we're being honest.
Okay, shut her down.
We got 26th. We missed our goal by one spot, but we're just going to let that thing rock. I'm not too worried about it. That's funny. You could see like a long skid mark where the same thing happened to a bunch of cars. And there we were. So here we go. Welcome to Miami, baby. Can't wait to say that in GTA 6, dude. Holy cow. I cannot believe we're a couple months away from that. I got to be honest, man. I'm a little bit worried because obviously I'm loving this series. I'm loving Jurassic World Evolution 3 right now, too. But like there's not not a lot coming out for a while.
There's the green flag.
So it's going to be interesting to see what we can play, what we can, like, there's not even like, there's a couple little simulators I'm excited about. There's a couple games. Really excited for Quarantine Sim. And there's a few other things. And then there's, I think, I mean, obviously Black Ops 7 campaign is going to be nice. But it feels like we really don't have a lot going on for the rest of the year in gaming. And usually the first couple months of a new year are pretty boring. So it's going to get a little weird. I definitely plan on doing, I want to do a marathon of every GTA campaign leading up to GTA 6, so we're going to get on that at some point, but I just don't know when to start that. I should probably start recording that and just get ahead on the recordings, have it all, ooh, thank you for the bump. I'm going to have to really lift off here if we don't want to hit the wall, though. But just have it all recorded and then, like, time it out so we end GTA 5 right at the start of GTA 6. Could be kind of cool. We're going to float up the track here. If we can link this up, this is going to be nice. Look at that. Let's freaking go. Oh, Andres got us there. Come on. Go, 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 go. Stick with Andres. Stick at the draft here, Trev. Matt Mills. We're going to get Matt Mills. Oh, look at that push, baby. All right, I'm going to lift off a little bit. We're going to push Andres. Beautiful. Clear low. We're going to drop back in. Look at, dude, the pushes are so crazy. The amount of momentum that you get from that is absolutely insane. That really, when you think about like teammates and stuff in this sport, really puts it in perspective. I knew you could help each other out, but I didn't know it was that. I mean, that's like hitting a freaking Mario Kart speed boost or something, you know what I mean?
Outside now.
Definitely getting loose here.
Clear outside.
Not going to be able to make a move inside. We're just going to have to stay in the draft here, Trev. We're going to ride around and get it. I can feel our rear end thinking about leaving. Ooh, the 17. I'm gonna throw a block down here. Lift off. Ooh, we are loose, loose, loose. How did we just drive that in there around him? That was impressive. But he's going to have us on the straight.
Inside now.
How is he so fast, bro? Gio Ruggiero, I'm going to push you around the 77.
Clear low.
I thought about pushing him. I didn't think about lifting at all, so we... that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. Let me out. Let me out, please. Thank you. Just try to finish here, sir. Not try to cause any problems. I'll be honest. The first race that we had, Tyler Ankrum, we were body banging him into the wall. I think it was my fault. It was really close. I don't know that we were clear. I think sometimes you just got to take your medicine and, you know, if you know you aren't going to fit, you don't sit. I got to be a real man and own up to my mistakes, you know what I mean? So here we go. Heads up on the racetrack, Trev. Track is evolving, truck is evolving, grip is evolving. We got to be smart here. Make sure that we're lifting when we want to, when we need to. Not that we ever want to lift, but unfortunately, it's a necessary evil here. And look at this. We're starting to catch up to these guys now that we're really locking in. I wish we could run qualifying again because I think it would have gone a lot better. I do like this, though, because if we're, you know, if we're taking it serious and we're doing what we're supposed to, we've got a fully fixed up truck, well-built truck, that sort of thing, and we're locked in, we can do well. We can win races.
Halfway point right there.
But if we're messing around and we don't really do enough practice and we're, you know, not following the line like we're supposed to, or in one of our older trucks, we're not going to do quite, we're still up there. I mean, I'll take a 19th all day. As a, you know, rookie in the truck series, this is pretty good. I'm hoping we can catch him, but it's going to be tough. I don't know about this loose call for me. It's really starting to get pretty loose here, but no, I think we're a product of our attempt here at this point. Can't even think of the word, bro. I'm going 140 miles an hour, losing this thing, just trying to keep her steady. Like the product of our performance, obviously, but no, like the effort that we put in. I was hoping to find another P word for a little alliteration, but it's just not coming to me today. We're just going to have to lock in. We might have to wait on the guy behind us and try to kind of work together a little bit. Oh, that snapped in a really bad... Why is this so bad, Trev? Okay. We got to lock in here, buddy. If you want to finish this race, you got to be real. Oh my gosh, bro. What happened to this truck? Was that a mistake going loose? I mean, if we would have been neutral or tight right here,
One outside.
I think we'd be better off. I can't even hold this through the corners right now. Are we just coming in too heavy? I think we are. I think we just need to lift a little bit more. I think we were being too aggressive. Yeah, that's what it was. We were just too heavy on the gas through the corner. And dude, this sport is so crazy. Our tires really are falling off really heavy. Oh boy, we're getting a big push here. All right, so that means we're gonna lift off even more. Try to stay on this bottom line. Make sure you can't go around us. Look at how we're gaining on him through the corner. There you go. Good corner, Trev. The car and the track are evolving so much. You literally cannot do the same thing lap to lap. I mean, I wish you guys could see like everything my hands feel and feet are doing and things like that. Like the difference from lap to lap. It's pretty wild. We probably want to think about like taking a higher line to try to wear other tires a similar amount. Like if we stay up top here, you can kind of keep it planted a little bit. You see what I mean? Interesting. And think about, again, I say it almost every episode, but think about applying that to a 3-hour race with hundreds of laps, the car constantly evolving, and then also having to be dialed in and focused that entire time. That is just insanity. This top line is definitely treating us better. Car doesn't want to get as loose. That bottom line is probably a lot more aggressive. We were probably putting more wear and tear on the car, and we probably should have shifted to the top line a little bit earlier. Or at least had like a balance. You know, this is kind of like a maintained situation. And then when you're trying to be aggressive and and go for the, oh God. Yep, that's not good.
Top 20. Good job.
I don't know how many times that's going to end up working out, but it shouldn't be that way. They should not just let you finish it. All right, we met our sponsor goal. We gave him a headline. The idiot wrecks himself on the back straight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.